I tried to get information about the show leads like you wanted to, but why is that information so important?
I don't know, I just feel like Brad's all worried about it, like he knows something we should know about. It's very weird.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna have trouble too this week. Look at all this rain we got going on. We're not gonna have any games to cover. I have no idea what we're gonna do for a show lead.
I don't know what we're gonna do either, but maybe we can find out.
And you know what?
You know what? We should probably take this conversation to the conference room. I'll meet you there in a minute.
Stupid.
Matt, what were you and Anthony talking about?
I swear, we were just talking about the show because we didn't know if you had a plan for it or whatever.
Listen, shut up. I know you're one of my guys. I've known you the longest, but you better.
That had nothing to do with this. You freaking leave him out.
Joe, we talked about how April showers would bring May flowers, but it's brought us a lot more rain. And after all the rainouts and rescheduling, it's given us an amazing week of baseball to look forward to with epic matchups galore.
That's right, Evan. We're going to start off with Berlin baseball, who's in the driver's seat of the CCC South. The Redcoats are looking to take the conference, but both Bristol Eastern and Bristol Central have an outside shot if Berlin stumbles.
Also, if we head over to the CCC West, Southington is in the driver's seat to get a top 5 seed in the LL as well as winning that conference. And New Britain can claim a share of the West if they win out.
New Britain softball also has their sights on a state tournament berth. The Hurricanes have to go 2-2 the rest of the way to get there.
Another softball team to watch is Southington. They can finish the season 19-1 if they win out. Now here's Anthony.
Area baseball and softball teams competing for league titles this week. We wanted to take a minute to look at some titles that have already been handed out in other sports. Anthony, a girls' tennis team in the area, already has a banner.
That's right. The Berlin girls tennis team dethroned 4-time CCC South champ Bristol Eastern this year. They beat Eastern earlier in the season, who hadn't lost a conference match in 4 years, and they clinched the title on Friday by beating Middletown.
And one local volleyball team has a share of a title, but if they're going to win the whole thing, they have to get through some injury trouble.
That's right. The Newington boys volleyball team is without starter Glenn Johnson, who is out with a back injury. They're hoping to have him back in time for the state tournament, but the Newington team has already clinched a share of their league title, but depending on what Southington does, they could share the title. The state tournament's coming up, and all these teams, especially a team like Newington who has some injury trouble, are hoping to be healthy and at full strength ready to go into the state tournament.
My turn to rant this week. Brad's unavailable, and I want to talk to you about interleague play. And not only is it boring with the Astros playing the Blue Jays, but it's unfair. Sure, you have the great Subway Series with the Mets and Yankees playing, but then to make up for it, we have 6 between the Braves and the Red Sox. How is that fair? One team's going to be mopping the bottom of the NL East, while the other one's going to be battling the Phillies for first place. It's completely unfair. And if we're going to add another playoff spot, how is that fair? Because then it's going to be a completely different picture between the two teams fighting for a wild card spot. It makes me irate. This is Sports Page Online.